The American tour. I always try to come up with some new ideas every year to keep my life interesting and exciting. And I've come up with some pretty good ideas over the years, involving Central American countries and Asia, Japan, South Korea, Canada, tour across America and back. And the last thing I came up with was, hey, let's tour the South. Go across the South on a motorcycle and kind of south, whatever, southward, and get out there to Louisiana. I used to live in New Orleans for a while, but and then tour down, do a trip around Florida, back up, and come back across. Anyway, so that's all. Needless details that you don't need to know. What you need to know is, holy shit. When I was living in Louisiana, and we'd go out there into the bayou, we'd drive down, do a little, hop in some aluminum boats and go out and catch some fish. And there were alligators everywhere. And, we'd always go night fishing for some reason. I don't know why. There's a group of friends I hung out with that wanted to go night fishing. Why can't we go during the day? You have to go at night. Okay, well, anyway, I got used to it. A different culture. You just got to go with the flow. But I had no fucking idea. I thought all the alligators were in Louisiana and Florida. And it turns out those motherfuckers have been walking westward when nobody was looking. And some of them are in Oklahoma. Some of them are in Ohio. And what's the name of that river? The San Brazos. Some of them are in this river in Texas. I mean, we were just cruising along on our motorcycles. And I'm a swimmer. I like swimming. That's what I do on a daily basis. A few thousand yards a day at the YMCA. And so everywhere we go, I try to get in some water and go for a swim. Fucking got in this fucking river. What's the San Brazos? Fuck, I forget what it was, but I get in with my Speedos and my goggles and I'm going for a swim, and you rotate your head so one ear comes out and then the other ear comes out, and all of a sudden I hear, "Get out of the water! Get out of the water! Alligator!" Unfortunately, I heard it on time. I've had a similar experience with sharks. When a group of friends and I tried to swim from Catalina Island to La Jolla, a 75-mile swim, and we had the same fucking great white sharks tried to get us. They didn't. Anyway, I heard this and it's like, so I got out of the water. I fucking immediately turned right, hit the shore, and ran. And this fucking alligator came running out after me, just like within a few, I don't know, I want to say a few inches just for effect, but it was probably a few yards, maybe tens of yards, no chance. He wasn't going to catch me. She, I don't know. I mean, how do you tell? I don't know how to tell the difference between alligators, but fucking the Rio something fucking Texas. They got fucking alligators in Texas. So now what? The whole trip is all fucked up. We were going to ride our motorcycles across the South, me and my older brother, and stay here and stay there, do a little camping once in a while, stay in a hotel once in a while when we get feeling like pussies and need a warm bath or whatever. Need to eat some pancakes and eggs. So now it's all fucked up. I'm not getting in any water from here on. No more rivers, no more lake, none of that. No, man, if they got alligators in fucking Texas in the San whatever fucking river, Oh, all the swimming is done. Yeah. So now there's no cooling off. I just gotta ride along on the motorcycle, experience the wonders of nature on Highway 10. And we actually try to stay off 10. We use back roads and try to stay near the coast, which is pretty cool. But fuck, what a different outlook. I mean, I just imagine being able to swim in anything we came across until we got to Louisiana, where they have the greatest concentration of alligators in the world. But those fuckers, they've been sneaking over here. Yeah, when nobody's looking, they probably do it at night. In culverts or along the side of the road, camouflage. They probably wear camouflage, like plants on their heads or something. So nobody knows they're getting here. I don't know what their ultimate goal is. They want to eat some Californians. I mean, that would be quite an achievement in the alligator community when you think about it. I ate a Californian. Ha ha ha! How many alligators have eaten a Californian? None. So you can understand their outlook on these things, and everybody wants to be special, and some alligators probably want to be able to say, "Yeah, I've eaten a Californian." But so far, it seems they made it to Texas. And if you go to what's the name of that? The Rio Bravos River or something? Those motherfuckers are there. And I had to hurry up and, swim it. Luckily, I'm a fast swimmer. And I got out of the water just in time. And I mean, the alligator was probably only 1 inch from chomping off my legs. That would have made the trip difficult if I had lost my legs. You know how hard it is to ride a motorcycle if you have no legs? It's complicated. And you got to reach down with your hands while it's all fuck. So I don't know. I'm not even sure I want to continue on this trip now that it's going to be fucking hot. Hot. Yeah, when we took off from San Diego, I think it was June 40th or something. It was late in June. And we rolled up Highway 8 up the hill, and then we rolled down Highway 8 after you go up, 20,000 feet up there where you can see spaceships and stuff. Then we came down and we got into the Imperial Valley, and all of a sudden it was like suddenly somebody shoved you into a fucking furnace. And I mean, it was that quick. Like within minutes, it was like, oh, fuck, it's hot. So we came down into the Imperial Valley, and we were, my buddy and I looked at each other, and we didn't need to say anything. It was like, the look was, oh, fuck, we got to go somewhere where there's some air conditioning. So we went to the IHOP, fucking IHOP, International House of Pancakes, I guess. And just before you get to, well, I guess it's probably quite a few miles before you get to Calexico and whatever the fuck it is out there. But as soon as you get down to the bottom of the hill. And so we go in there just to fucking survive. I mean, if we had been outside any longer, we would have just fucking melted. I think one of the motorcycles melted and we had to replace it with a melt-proof motorcycle. But anyway, you go into, and you can imagine this. I mean, who the fuck would want to work out there? I mean, this is miles and miles from anything significant. I mean, the great entertainment at night is going to 7-Eleven and playing a video machine. That's it. Otherwise, you're at home masturbating, or I don't know what you do out there. I don't know how they get people to work out there. Who the fuck would live there? So, so they get away with charging. I mean, what was it? I think I had to take out a loan for my pancake breakfast. Uh, they, set a loan officer down at your table and say, "Do you want bacon with your pancakes?" Well, okay. What we're gonna have to look at your credit rating. Breakfast was fucking unbelievably expensive, and I say that as we did 10,000 miles on that southern tour and back across Canada and so forth. You fucking wherever that place is, that IHOP, oh my God, it's like $30 for some pancakes and bacon. Oh, you want coffee with that? Well, here's another loan application. Here you go. So anyway, that's out there before you get to the irrigated systems of, oh, what is it? Mexicali, Calexico, and one of them's on one side of the border, one's on the other. And as soon as you hit the irrigated systems where they're growing crops, whoa, fucking thank you, God. Thank you, God. Temperature drops 20 degrees just because of the concentration of water soaking up the heat. And then we got into Arizona and started moving north, and eventually ended up in a civilized place in the country called Flagstaff. As we were weaving our way across America. Flagstaff is a cool little city. Anybody would want to live there. Not much there, you'd probably wear it out within a week or two, but I guess that's just the way things go. You're going to wear anything out. So anyway, that's a short story about traveling. Everybody has them.